What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video we're going to be doing a vector cartoon or vector illustration. So now before anything, first of all you have to get your picture to your software. And for this video I'm using CorelDRAW and not Photoshop like my other videos. So today's video is going to be done in CorelDRAW. So now before we start anything, you go to your pencil by going to this bar, this place over here, and then tapping it. Your toolbox might be at the left side of your CorelDRAW, but that's okay. I decided to bring mine out because I don't like it. It's really stressful in a way for me to be going there and coming back. And now for this one, I tend to make a line and then I undo that and then come down here to double tap that, and then once that is open, I would see this check box. I'll have to change my color to yellow, and then I'll reduce the size of my pixel to like 3, and then okay. Now we're going to do the eyes for this video. So this video is going to be part of a vector series. So now today it's about the eyes. So what I'll do, the eyes consisting of the eyelashes and the eyes itself and the eyebrow and the whatever, everything you're seeing. So firstly, since you've gotten your pencil, so you just come to where it is and then you go over it like that, and then try to come down here and you come again. So you just try to make it stylized, and then you'd go over the eyebrows and just try to do it in whichever way you want. And now I have a color palette here, so I'll leave the palette in the description, a link to where you can get my palette. So yes, for this one I'll select this color here, and then once that is selected, now I would go over to the eyes, and this will act as my line work and my darkest color in the art space. So you go over to this place and try to work on the eyelid and everything here. So just make it cool and then give it the same color, and then you go over here. So like I said, this will act as your line work and your outline and the darkest colors and everything in this image. So you would go over this one like this, and then you just try to make it this way, and you come over here, and then you would make another one here, and you go down to this place, and then you can merge them together by tapping on this particular one now and then tapping the one at the top, and then you come to this place, it says weld, I think weld. So combine the objects together, and then you create a little one down here. So that will just be here. Hold alt if you want to break a line, then you come down, and then you would merge it as well. Once that is done, then you would select or just zoom out and then select all and remove the outline and tap none. Then you zoom in to see your work, if it's by deleting the image to see if it's cool, and then you get back to it. Now for the iris, I tend to use a circle for this one, so it will pretty much be perfect for this. So to make a perfect circle in CorelDRAW, you hold the Control while making this circle. If you hold shifts, it's like you're making like an overall shape or something. It won't be perfect. So, but then once you hold the control or your command key on your Mac, if you're using a Mac, then it will be perfect. So you take that one to the center. Sorry. Right click, order in front of, and tap the image. Then you duplicate that circle by using Control D. Now you hold shift this time. Now holding shift in CorelDRAW can increase the circle in an equal manner, or like just a, like it will still be a perfect circle once you're increasing it by holding shift. So once that is there, you take it to the center. Now still behind this other circle. So now you duplicate this circle again, and now you hold shift, make it smaller. Now you take it to the center. Now that will act as the pupil. Now you will duplicate the circle again. Now reduce it, and that will act as the highlights. Now this time around, it will be at the front of everything. Now in front of this one. Now this one will be to break this circle, you use a pencil and then you come over it like this, and then you use it to go over, and while that is there, you tap on the last circle on the image, that is this one, trim. That's this second one here, trim, and you go back to it, tap on this circle, trim it again, and now you can see that is better. So for the eyes, it has like the color now for the eye will kind of differ from this one, so it will no longer be the darkest. So let's see how that will be. Say I use this one, this dark shade, and then this one I try to make it a bit darker. So in order to make it a bit darker, what I'll do for this is to like left click. I will hold the left click on the mouse and then reduce it to a darker. But if that doesn't work out fine, I guess I have another thing I would use. And here's one of the ones I'm working on at the moment. So I could just come over here to pick some color. Now in order to do this, I would let me just make it perfect. Let me just pick some color here, and let me see how that would be. Should be no. Yes. Okay, now I actually didn't have color palette for the eyes, so what I'll do now for this one is that I'll come to this place here, since I copied that one there, so paste it here. Now add it to my palette section. So for this one, I'll make it this, no, this should be the last in front of this one, so it has to be this color. Now this one should be this color. Now this one should be this color. Now this should be white. Now I'll zoom out and then select all and make it none. Now, I'll go back in. 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 Now, I'll go back in in order to make the eyes, which is the white eye, you just use your pencil and then go back above this, and note where you have this breakage here for the corner of the eye, you'd stop here and then you'd continue from here. Now if you watch this video further, you will notice the reason why I said you should stop there. So you leave that one as white and then right click order in front of this one. Now none. Now the reason why I said you should stop there was because of the cornea of the eyes, which is another color entirely. So I'll just go over this one and then bring down here and then the normal process. Now the color of the cornea has to be this one here, kind of a reddish pinkish color, and I'll take it to the front of the image. Now once that is there, you can see now for the highlights of the eyes, what I tend to do is that I go back to my pen tool and then make something irregular depending on your choice. Then you just go down. Then for the whites, since the image, you can see for the image here, you can see the way the eyebrows are, like it's covering some parts of the eyes. So, and if you look at it well, you notice that the place is dark, it's kind of dark. So what I'll do for that one is that I'll zoom in and then use my pen tool and then I'll just go over it. I'll go over everything, and then now once I'm done with that, I would hold shift and tap on the white and intersect. Note this time I'm using the intersect, which is the third option up here. So I'll use intersect, and then I'll go back, tap outside that and tap it again, and then tap the iris, intersect, and then go out, tap this one, now tap this one and then tap the cornea of the eye and then intersect. Now delete this layer or delete this shape. Now where I clicked on, I'll tap that and then I'll make it a different color. You can see how that turned out to be. Now I'll tap this one and then the color changes to something else. Now for this one, I would try to reduce the opacity. Now let's take it up 30. So that's it about this video. So my next video is going to be about the ears or the hair or the nose. Just stay tuned for my next video because I'm making it I'm making a playlist for this one. So once I'm done with everything, you can check my other videos. So this is just for the eyes, and the next video is probably going to be for the remaining parts of the outline and the lips, and then the other videos will be for the facial structure and then the hair.